Hello, and welcome back to Menace. We are going to be picking up where we left off and continuing our Ironman campaign on Expert. We have one more mission left in this operation against the pirates. And today's a good day. I'm recording this on April 1st. Patch number 8 has just come out, including the wire cutters that I'm super thrilled about. They're the dumbest thing in the world. You get to cut a chain link fence, but I am so excited that I don't have to drive through a fence anymore just to get a Marine squad through there. That I can't wait until I use them for the first time. We'll see if opportunity presents itself here. It may, it may not. We have one mission left here on Mach. We had to defeat the Pirates Force 2 Skull mission, take out 70% of the enemy forces, get that pirate mate, first mate if we can. I've already done a little bit of preemptive planning on this. I think we're going to start everybody here. It's another all hands on deck mission. We're going to stick with the same kind of team we had last time configuration. I backed RB down to 3. She is just in a scouting role. So I have picked back up her camouflage kit. I've given her smoke. She's got the outcast rags to max out her concealment at 5. She's just going to be our eyes and ears out there. I'm leaving the radar on Gary here so that he can help kind of spot some folks, and maybe we can get some shots in the grenade launcher even if people are outside of line of sight. I've got Marta kitted out, dropped the smoke grenade for an extra ammo pack. She's going to be jumping in with Gary to do some mobile infantry shenanigans and get out and hopefully buzzsaw people with the CSP, which I was really impressed with this weapon last time. Tech stays the same. I've got him at 7 squaddies and with the chain gun and the K-Pack now. So he should be able to put out some hurt. And then with Singh, I had a little bit of OCI left over, so I picked up the bags and belts to give him the accessory slot so he could have, which is even with the basic fatigues, I could kit him out with double ammo packs just because that's his role, is to throw ammunition down range and suppress people with the primary weapon. So seemed like a good idea. I think we're good to go. We're at 891 of 895 supply. I think we're going to do well. We're just going to jump in and get this one started. It's day. It's a little overcast, but it shouldn't be messing with any visibility. So let's get to it.
Dropping in here with a bunch of pencil neck motherfuckers.
I appreciate your candor as always. Oh, right. We actually got some friendlies, don't we? We picked up some friendlies that are coming with us. Isn't that nice? So let's go ahead and get these guys out here. They can help us be some eyes and ears out here as well.
Eyes and ears.
I forgot that we picked these guys up. I was so focused on just getting through those initial 2 missions. I didn't even really care what the rewards were. I was more just looking to survive. All right.
Sir?
Jump in the back here.
Where these motherfuckers at?
Yeah.
Here, let's
You got it, man.
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Bump into cover. Bringing up the rear.
Yep.
Double time.
Oh wow, we got a vehicle coming right at
Let's
us.
oblige them.
Fantastic.
Sir?
Marta's got a rocket launcher in there. What do we got? What are we talking about? It's an EMP truck. I guess it's an EMP squad, right? So we don't really need to take out the vehicle. We just need to take them out.
This bug's got talent.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for proving my point.
Moving to cover.
Outstanding job.
Orders. Movement.
What do we have here? Contestant number 2. Another EMP truck. Okay. I'm going to move her a little wide. I don't see the need to really fire on them with her. I think I'm just going to try to use her for spotting, right? I got to remember, she's only got 3 squaddies right now, so there's no need to push it. In fact, I think these guys might just try to stay with her one step behind and maybe kind of help flank her or cover her if she gets into trouble.
All
right, our first mate's over here. I'm not terribly worried about that, but we'll take him out if we get there. All right. Tech.
Yeah.
Swim up here. Gary, we're going to have you go here,
right.
and then I'm going to use your radar.
Always ready.
I debated for a minute to see if having Jane and having Bog with the radar would be redundant because she's such a good spotter, especially now that, you know, she's got the vision and stuff. But I really like the radar. It really does give you. I also really like it's not just showing us a ping. It's showing me, okay, we got a vehicle, right? So it's giving me some idea of what's out there, not just who. So I don't think it's redundant at all. I think it actually is coming in clutch. And it's so much better than the handheld radar that only has like such an extremely limited range. All right, hang out. We're good. We do have to watch Sachin on this side, though. All right, so Gary, if we want to start some trouble, now I don't know that I really want to start with him.
Eyes open. Moving to waypoint. Catching a corner.
Yeah,
We've got movement.
This looks perfect right here for her. Like we cover on 3 sides, and then here we got just a transport truck. Yeah, outcast transport, and we'll clear this corner if we can. All right, good enough.
Yeah.
And their range sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And this stays for 2 rounds, so we're just going to move him all the way up here because the radar ping stays for 2 rounds. Are they going to see a line of sight on Gary or no?
Yeah.
No, they don't see anybody yet. Wow. It is just a transport. I don't think there's really a need to put rounds into it, though.
They gutless.
I mean, there's no reason we can't thin them out a little bit. And we'll just pop you back.
Service.
All right, Sachin. Follow suit.
What's your problem? Lick my sack.
Not too bad. I was trying to see if we can take out some more of these guys. All right, so this might get busy over in this flank here. We've kind of
Always ready.
announced ourselves, but that's okay. I don't know that I want to waste one. We might have a truck that actually has. We might need the RPG. I'll hold it.
Hello, checkers.
We hit it good.
Let's see if anybody gets brave this next round. There's a lot of defensible terrain around here we can move to, so I'm not that worried about picking this right. This place is the engagement. Okay, so Marta is the only one they currently see, right? So sure, let's start off with her again. And we would have disarmored on this thing pretty far, so I'm not that worried about it.
Enemy suppressed.
I think I take one shot with her. I'm going to put her back. Because now everybody's with it, you know, everybody's concealed again after that, and these guys are pretty jacked up. We did take out a few, 3 or 4 of their team before they even were able to get out of the vehicle, so I feel pretty good about that.
Orders? Oscar Mike.
Yeah, I'll try to keep them trailing over here, trailing Darby. I think I'll have tech, but kind of do the buddy system here with with Sachin. Gary, let's get another ping. In fact, let's go ahead and let's get you up here so we can start saying hello to people with the grenade launcher next turn if we need to.
All right. On it. Bringing up the rear.
Yeah, he's still got cover there. Okay, Sachin can see him. I'm actually surprised we didn't suppress them at all, even with this range. They see both of us, huh? Interesting. That was not the case last round. Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? I said I wanted to try. He's got 12 of them, but you know what? Let's go ahead and...
Nice shot, Marine.
Okay, that was those guys. I was very curious to see if somebody else was spotting for these guys, but nope, that was it.
Yeah.
Orders.
And again, it's so nice that the radar has basically told me this is clear without me having to go literally check the fog of war.
Making a play. TMP. At your service. Heading to cover.
Yeah, I'll leave you here for now.
Always ready.
Marty, you stay put. Oh, look at you guys. Not the only ones with the radar out here, huh? I might have just boxed Bog in with these civilians and not even meant to, or local forces or whatever the hell they are. Unfortunately. All right, Bog, let's return the favor. Give us another sweep. A lot of congregating over here. Yeah, I did box him in. Oh, well, I'll learn.
No papers, no license, no nothing.
Orders.
Bringing Darby way over. She's exposed, but again, the radar is helping us to stay clear, and she's simply spotting. So unless these guys jump back, I think we're good. And I don't know if these guys move forward because everybody, they're just congregating here, you know, as a... If the AI is congregating here just as a point of fact, like, oh, we want to have our troops together, or if they're still doing the, if the AI is still spotting us, even though technically they can't spot us, right? If they're fleeing from stealthed squads, which has supposed to have been fixed, but it seems like sometimes they still seem to take actions like they have, you know, detected us somehow.
At your service.
All right.
Sir.
Marta, stay put. I don't want to move up too much of these guys. I'm just trying to
Bringing up the rear.
be kind of cautious so that we get caught out until we get all ready to kind of push in and close the noose at once. Okay. So I think we start by getting Bog in here close enough that he can reach out and touch somebody. We know this is our boys here. That might be the only, yeah, I think that's the only squad we can reach, so. And that is the pirate first mate, decaffeinated from outside the fog of war. Fantastic, old man. Job well done. All right, sure. We'll move these guys up. keep them together so they can kind of support each other. And also kind of, like I said, in case something goes wrong over here, they can back up Darby. All right.
At your service. Seeking cover.
Oh, they got a
Enemy
rocket
hardware.
organ? Okay, well, you know what? Unfortunate, and also unfortunate that he can't enough. Oh man, I really thought I had enough to get back into here. I guess not. So that is a problem.
Heading to cover.
Well, that certainly spices things up a bit, doesn't it? There's no way for me to get eyes on there, so he may fire the rocket organ over here.
On it.
I would normally move him up here, but he doesn't have a clear shot, number one. And number two, I would just be putting him in the rocket organ range. So I'm going to move him right back to where he was. I hate doing that, but...
Enemy movement! Eyes on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do, is have eyes on. See, again, I don't know if they're moving because they see Sachin or they're just moving because, but the fact that they got double rocket trucks isn't great. All right, Marta, stay put for now. There's nothing I can have you do. You're gonna have to come down here and provide support for Sachin. We're not doing this ring around the rosy stuff again with these guys where they're going to try to like break up here. We're going to have to cut them off over here because I really do think they're running from Darby. I think even though they haven't technically spotted her, the AI is still picking up on it, and they're trying to do the ring around the rosy stuff and come counterclockwise against us. So, hey, but they didn't fire the truck. They didn't fire Sachin, so I'm okay with that. He can still fire here.
Hardware is losing gear.
And then move back. All right.
Sir?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep using this radar sweep on Bog because it's helping us immensely kind of see where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't have the range. Like if I move him up, he can't move and fire. So we're just going to
Eyes open.
take it nice and easy.
Author moving.
Man, I wish I had a rocket organ. I could like ping all these guys. I really do think they're just running from her. I think she's stealth, and they're just running even now, which is very unfortunate. Just keep Carter where she's at for now. Like, I'm not sure why they'd be flushing this way.
Your mistakes are catching up.
Movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
If y'all wanted to sit back here, that's fine with me. Question is, I don't know if this is a vehicle or not, but... No, it was not a vehicle. I almost want these guys to get spotted just to draw some fire, you know? Something. Again, I can move him up, but then I can't move him back if I need to get him out of line of fire. And Oh well, you know what? We gotta light this candle at some point. Oh, they still can't see him. Well, then hell,
Slam the cover.
we'll just move him back
Orders.
then.
At your service. Seeking cover. Moving to cover.
Okay. I have no shots, and if I move them up, I can't get a shot off there anyway. So they're just going to keep falling back here, apparently.
Always ready.
If I could get Marta close enough, I would take a rocket shot, a shot at this rocket truck, but there's no way for me to clear. I don't think there's a way for me to get a clear shot. Like, this is completely impassable terrain.
We've got movement. Eyes on heavy armor.
Yeah.
Welcome to the way back.
This is. All right, yeah, go ahead. Do your rocket sweep. Do your radar sweep, brother. The boarding commandos, like, for them, this is actually good intel.
Yeah.
They're going to expose themselves because they're dangerous because of the counterattack. EMP team could mess this up. Chain gun, scavengers. Move up one more and he can get another shot on these guys. One of these groups. Perfect. They spotted Darby?
Stay safe.
I mean, if they're going to fire at somebody, that's fine. But, like, I didn't think they were going to fire on Fine Darby. I would have thought she'd have been hard as hell to spot. I guess I got too comfortable. Going to entrench these guys down here. They can kind of help bait these guys in, maybe. Oh, maybe did she get spotted just because of radar and then they just rocketed her? But that wouldn't spot her for the other teams unless they're firing blindly, but just curious how that happened. All right. So, yeah, we definitely start closing this.
Sir?
Problem is, I still don't think I can get a shot off on anybody with her. In fact, I know I can't. So she's still DIW for this round.
At your service. Heading to cover. About time, man. Taking defense. We disable something.
I saw accidental discharge. I thought maybe it was going to start firing rockets or something off by mistake. I didn't know what was going on with that.
Eyes on.
Yeah, Darby, we need to get you back in stealth. All right. Speaking
We're
of
under
which,
heavy fire.
well, it's okay. You are stealthed, and we can. Do I even want to block it? She's stealthed. I don't know that it's gonna. Yeah, I think we would just hold off. I think maybe one of these guys comes up here, and they can show themselves. That's fine.
Don't catch one.
Crap, I should have saw that. That was my bad. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Guardsman down!
Shit. I saw the truck come in. I didn't respect it. I was too worried about Darby and this other flank.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I know it's a vehicle because the side armor will be hit. And that was front armor, so this is not a vehicle. It's a fun little quirk.
I got the aim of a Ricari!
We have to get the enemy off them!
Slam the cover.
Big fire, big fire.
Woo-wee!
I'll say that should send some chain guns stuff their way to make their day a little hectic. I love when one of those blows up. I mean, I hate when it happens to our guys, but one of those blows up and like starts taking out targets around it. That's pretty nice. All right. Do I have any cover over here, or am I going to just be out in the open? Can't even move him there.
Bump it to cover.
Yeah, I think I'm moving back again.
We are pinned!
You're not really pinned. I mean, technically, I think you're okay, actually. We're just going to end your turn. Oh, see, that is. Okay, so the radar is spotting her. Okay. I could move Marta in here, and she's just going to take a lot of fire if I do that, though. But there's nowhere else I can really move her at this point. She's kind of committed because of tech being in the way, so we're just going to move her up.
Don't get your britches twisted. We'll help you.
Got to take out this truck. So if Marta gets a chance to go first, we can put a rocket.
You're now manually breathing. Kill me if you dare!
So they're still withdrawing. A lot of them are withdrawing, which is interesting.
My dogs eat better than you!
Okay. Marta.
Sir? Hostiles fleeing the engagement!
I couldn't get two of them. That's unfortunate.
Hey, I want in on that!
Hey, man, they took out a unit. That's respectable.
Ah, fuck it! Ooh, snuff them out!
We are under heavy fire!
Yeah, I mean, you're under some fire. She's only got 3 pipe rifles and a dream, but that's still, she can disable
Killing
specialists.
you gets me off! Ugh.
All right, Sasha.
Irregular!
There's no way for me to pop out, take shots, and then get back in here, though, because of the him being suppressed, so we'll just wait here for this round. I'm not going to try to push it. This laser truck should be fleeing anyway.
Aye.
All right, Tech. There's no real good cover for him. And that keeps them. Let's just wipe them out. That's perfect.
Sure.
Now let's Gary move up a little bit more. These guys are in range. They're a problem.
So good!
Perfect. Thank you, Gary. Man, the grenade launcher and the radar is a nice combination. My only mistake was leaving Port Sachin, then these guys have to drive. I think we only lost one, maybe two squaddies. Still, I wish I could have avoided it. Laser truck still have a big fire. Let's see, Sachin do it.
Service.
Now they got engine damage. Well, you know, we could pop out here.
Gah! Deflected.
It's okay.
Man down!
Oh, I thought they were still fleeing.
Orders, Major!
Orders, destroy this thing.
Great shot.
Thank you.
Thanks. Anytime, Carta.
Nice job. Sorry, Q Money. Something omelet, something eggs. All right, let's have you guys get up, move here.
Aye.
Orders?
Darby. Why don't you stay on there so you stay on their rear so you can kind of see where they're going. Thank you. We're just going to push him back into this corner and finish him off. Again, this is not pretty, but I really don't care about getting the 14 rounds. I care about getting our people out with the minimum casualties. I did screw up. So that's on me. I get it, but...
On it!
Where do they think they're going?
Gary, let's go right up here.
Hold on.
And then get us another... actually, we don't need a radar. We can see some folks. So who do we got? We have Pirate Outcasts with scrap bombs, bundle grenades. We got scavengers here with the RPG. EMP team. And another group of outcasts. Let's get rid of the RPG. They're out in the open.
Hey, dog! Hey! Arf, arf, arf!
Arf, 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 indeed. Okay. Can this other group? Yeah, they can move. I'm just... They're not instrumental to my plan or anything, but I kind of like using them just to keep a little bit of pressure on. We're completely invisible, huh? All right,
Yeah.
well, just hold that right there, Gary. Actually, I'll move you up here. It's fine. And then Tech. Doesn't give him much to shoot with, and it might get him a shot at, but I'm trying to think. Put shots on these guys.
Fuck you, gate rippers.
Yeah, just hang there.
Orders?
And you can shoot him.
What did we ever do to you?
At your service.
All right, we can move Sachin. We just start
Double
running
time.
him.
Always ready.
And then Marta. Let's go ahead and get you in the vehicle with Gary. We have a target-rich environment here. I mean, part of me wants to drive in so I can get Marta more effective, but honestly, like picking these guys off at range, I've got 3 more shots with this thing. Why wouldn't I take them?
Ready to return to your ship, Major?
I mean, that's mission accomplished. We're already past the 14 mark. Part of me says we get greedy and we just mop these guys up. See if we can get some more salvage out of them. I feel really crappy if we lose some more people, but honestly, I do feel like squeezing them. They kind of irritated me already. All right, I'm going to leave you here. And not shoot with her this round because I want to keep eyes on them. These guys can move up and go ahead and get in position, get their tripod gun out next round if these guys stay put. Look at them. See, look, they're fleeing. They're repositioning and fleeing from, and no one, but they have no line of sight to our folks. It's purely because, they're noticing the stealth. It's kind of bullshit, actually. Let's have a tech move here. Move here. Sachin, you should see these guys, no problem. I'm just running Marta up here, and same thing, getting tech up here too. Or getting Bog up here too. Try to finish these guys off so we can get the hell out of here. Alright, Bog. Actually, no, Marta, you're right here. You got clear line of sight right here. And right here. It may be stupid to hang around just for additional salvage, but they can't hit anything from there anyway. All right, tech. I can't believe they're just like, just leave the map, guys. If you're that worried about it, just run off the map and flee. All right, Marta, let's get in here with the old man. Are they leaving the map? Are they fleeing? these guys just to waste their turns. All right, Bog. Let's get up here. Screw this. And their icon is gone, so there's nobody left. We can leave. We just did a full full map wipe. And if we're not going to make the time, like they make the round limits, then I might as well get as much salvage as I can. And oh my, did we get some salvage? Look at that. The boarding commando jet suit. Unit is encumbered, which so somebody would need to have the perk to offset that. But the ability to jetpack in and unload at short range is pretty sweet. I don't know that I've ever used that. Okay, and some other stuff that we can sell. All right, we did get Ed and Noel. They did die. We got to upgrade. I mean, hopefully we got enough OCI that we can start upgrading our facilities aboard ship to save more lives. That's unfortunate. And then look at that. Bog is now weary, so we either have to look at recruiting another pilot or running a mission without a vehicle. We just looted one of these. I'm not buying another one. And I honestly, not really a fan of the handheld. It's okay, but ammo tends to take priority in the early game. Ceramic plating's like meh, but this is completely redundant. At least I can slap this on a vehicle and it does something. Both of those are a little not thrilled in terms of rewards, but I'll take the ceramic plating. All right, what's our post-op event? Hello? That's interesting. We didn't have a post-op event. We just kind of, okay, maybe we don't have one at all times. Okay. We did get our rep up with St. Beecher. AI logistics, pretty nice. Recovery teams, pretty nice. Recovery teams is a great insurance policy. Let's take a look at our OCI. We do have an empty hull slot. We do have a basic med bay that we need to upgrade. We've got 203. We've got one woo going. We got 32. It's still not great. I'd love to maybe upgrade to the X woo. But honestly, we just got out. The basic med bay, I think, is the next logical choice. Because instead of saving one squad mate and 15% chance, we go to 2 guaranteed if we get down and 30% chance. And that plus a woo should, I think, carry us. And we got to upgrade that. Just limping along with this doesn't sit right. So I think we do the med bay. Let me think about it. Info hubs is going to be 250. And honestly, I don't know that I want to go through an entire other operation with just a regular med bay when we're still hovering at 32 squaddies. If this was 52, maybe I'd feel a little bit better about it. We do have our armament to pick, the smoke, but I still think gut reaction. I'm going to go with my gut. And we've gone this long without the smoke grenade. I think I'm going to talk myself out of it again because we can actually just pick up and use smoke grenades now. Now that we got through that rescue mission on Mach, I kind of feel a lot more confident. I think we're good here. I could do another woo in the short term. That would be 2 squaddies, but it'd be wasting 70 OCI. I don't know that I love wasting the OCI, but that would literally double up. And if we do that even for 1 or 2 ops until we get some more OCI built up and then we replace it, that might be 70 well spent. Considering like smoke grenades 90, this would give us 4 squaddies per mission. You know what? I wouldn't do this normally, but because it's Ironman and because it's expert mode and because we can lose squaddies pretty quickly if things go south, I'm doing it for redundancy's sake. This is a short-term, quote-unquote, waste of OCI for long-term gain. And yes, it does set us back for not getting electronics and not getting our info hub and not having the intel. But if we got a radar truck and we have a good scout, that seems to be doing a lot for us that intel would be doing otherwise. So I think doubling up on the Woo and upgrading our med bay preserves our squaddie count, and that's kind of like our effective hit points at this point for being able to continue our campaign. That and obviously keeping our squaddies or our squad leaders alive. Cool. So I'm not gonna look at anything else right now. We've been at this for 46 minutes, whatever. I'm gonna save the shopping and all the other stuff and post-op and all kind of stuff for later. We've got one more mission here. We could be jumping against these aliens. I think I probably will do that. For Zane Beecher, I'm thinking recovery teams is nice as an insurance policy, but later on, I think AI logistics is super strong because it can stack. So if we ever get to a point where we want to just like throw vehicles at a problem, we can. But maybe we start with recovery teams and we graduate to this later. I think that's smarter. We still need some backbone. We haven't done anything for them. We have 2 sets of missions here, but I still think we start with dice because this mission's going to go away. And this is going to be against Rogue Army, which I am not. I wouldn't say that I'm nervous, but I'm not eager to jump in just on them just yet. It's good stuff. It is good stuff if you can get out. I mean, we can loot them. I think we could take them, but like we have our choice of where to go. We do need to get some backbone missions. We have 0 backbone rep. I just see this Dice of the Gods going away in 1 turn, and I'm like, gut reaction is to go towards that, and because these will still be here. But again, that's going to be for another time. I'm curious what our supply limit would be, but I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, cool. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to end it here. We'll pick up and do the shopping and all that stuff later at the start of the next episode. And when we decide on a mission, we go to mission prep. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad that we were able to continue and finish out this operation against the pirates really, really strong on mock and kind of like have our comeback that was sorely needed. And again, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Later.